Today we're gonna see price difference in vodka, matter, and a Blue Dolphin Martini. So it's Blue Carousel week here on Alchemix Bar, and today we're gonna do the Blue Dolphin Martini. We got the recipe from David on Booze on the Rocks. He has a lot of blue cocktails, so we figured we'd borrow one of them and taste and see how it is. The whole reason for this blue cocktail is it's also team season, so we're helping to raise awareness on ocean pollution. Mark Ruber and Mr. Beast are raising $30 million to help take 30 million pounds of waste out of the ocean by the end of the year. They're already at 13 million at the time of this recording, and we're just trying to do our part to raise awareness. I think it's a good cause, and yeah, you can check out our earlier video where we did jellyfish. That was an interesting cocktail for sure. But today, what do we have, Riley?
Today we are testing different types of vodka.
Awesome.
Carl did pick up the Smirnoff bottle where $1 of every bottle purchase goes to the LGBTQ+ community.
Yeah. And it's $12.99.
Yes. Then Absolut comes in at about $22.99, so exactly $10 more.
Belvedere is $32.99.
Yes.
So they're all fairly reasonable priced vodkas. Everyone's very familiar with all of them. I mean, you see at least Smirnoff and Absolut at most bars and restaurants. Belvedere is going to be at your higher end places just because it's going to be a premier premium upgrade and charge. Plus, I like Belvedere. We did one of our first tasting room episode. We did Belvedere. So yeah, we're going to give these a try. We're going to sample them first to kind of refresh our palate. Then we're going to do the Blue Dolphin and give it a try. Let's start with the Smirnoff.
Why do you add an SCH after Smirnoff?
Smirnoff.
Yes.
Smirnoff. I don't know.
It has been a long time since I drank Smirnoff vodka on purpose.
Pretty common to be the well vodka in places.
But I think that's getting replaced with Tito's more and more that I've seen.
The only reason it's getting replaced with Tito's is because it's just being demanded more. Some people are just putting that as the well.
Yep. Peppery, light, not overly offensive to any senses.
Yeah, it's
a lot smoother than I remember it being.
Yeah, the ethanol burn it's there, but it's not like pungent, potent. There's a little creaminess to it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot nicer than I remember. Granted, the last time I drank Smirnoff, I think I was in college.
Well, you might have had it in a drink and never knew it was.
Right, but like
willingly no.
Drinking it to the point where I could taste the alcohol in the cocktail.
You know, with Absolut, I always think it's more expensive than what it is.
Yeah, because it's marketed as a premium. And I remember when like advertising for it hit.
Absolut Papar and Vanilla are probably if I had to guess, those are probably number 2 and 3 selling vodkas for Absolut. I also think the bottle, I think just the simple design of the bottle makes it more elegant. It seems higher end than what it is.
Just the pop of
on the
blue.
Price point. Yes.
Yeah, that one's a little bit more mellow, but also has a sharper ethanol burn. The creaminess, but I don't want to say creamy. It's not. It's more like silky.
Yeah.
But a little bit of pepper, a little bit of creamy silkiness.
There's a little bit more flavor. I know vodka's supposed to be flavorless, but there's a little bit more flavor than Smirnoff.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I couldn't pinpoint what it is.
And good old Belvedere. And this is still our first bottle from over a year ago.
Yeah, from the first tasting room.
So we don't dip into that much.
No, we don't drink vodka much.
Right.
First sippy sip.
The ethanol burn smell is the least out of all 3 of these.
But it's heaviest on your taste buds and in your nose.
Yeah, but this one has
no pepper.
No pepper, and it's the crispest.
It
has the most crisp in the taste, like more like water.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a gas station, you buy a bottle of water, and it's so cold that it like almost hurts.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Exactly. So, and I kind of like that in there, you know, because it makes you
think of spring water.
Right.
Just
and
like
you're not just drinking vodka. Yeah, I mean, they're all fine. It just really depends what you're going to do with it, you know. Vodka martinis probably going to be used more with these. The Absolut and the Belvedere. Smirnoff is going to be more of your mixing vodka.
Yeah, just because of price point alone.
Price point alone, exactly. So, ready to try a Blue Dolphin Martini?
I am so excited to open the bottle of 99 Peaches that I bought here.
Editor Carl here, and I messed up. I either forgot to record or got a file corrupted of part of us tasting the initial Blue Dolphin, and I apologize. But hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the video. I mean, I can definitely see why people like this. It's just not something I would drink.
It's citrusy, it's peachy, it is a lot fruitier than I expected. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be fruitier. It's also very sweet for not having any added sweetener other than your liqueurs.
Right.
That one's a little bit spicier. A little bit stronger. Vodka essence. I'm not gonna say flavor.
And there's definitely more. I can taste the orange more in that one.
Yes. This one, the peach stood out more. It was a lot. Yeah. This one, the first one, I feel like was a lot rounder and sweeter.
Okay. I think the second one ends on more of that medicine kind of.
Yeah, the medicinal note. Yeah.
Back in.
And I think that's just because the alcohol is more prominent in this one.
Yeah.
And the third. It smells the most like peach. I say that like I can smell anything. Oh yeah, that's a lot more peachy.
It's definitely way more peachy.
Yep.
This is the peachiest. This is a decent amount of peach. This middle one's more orange.
Correct.
That's about, you can't really get too much more out of that.
Well, I thought I had an idea.
Yeah.
Kind of want to scrap it, but I think I'm just gonna go with it because it's who
good.
knows?
Right. A lot of these, the undernotes of the vodka that's already supposed to be flavorless liquors are going to get destroyed somewhat by these.
Right.
Now it's just what is the vodka doing to the other ingredients? Like how is it enhancing it or taking away?
So I want to say this first one is Belvedere.
Okay.
And it's not out of any flavor essence or whatever, and I'm probably going to change my mind. But my initial gut reaction was that this was the Belvedere, simply because of the way I know Belvedere behaves in a Bloody Mary. Mm-hmm. Everything else, all of the edges get smoothed when you use Belvedere.
Yeah.
So this one being the sweetest, it has very little alcohol presence. It is just,
yeah.
Like it's really hard to explain. But I might lock that in. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
My initial secondary gut was. Middle one was Absolut because it's punchier than the rest of them. Even though Belvedere has the biggest ethanol punch, I might switch these, but because of the aforementioned reasons, I'm choosing this one as Absolut right now.
Okay.
And then the last one, I am certain, to the degree at which I can be certain, I'm going to lock the third one in at Smirnoff.
Okay.
It is the most watery.
Sure.
But it's not watered down, but all of the flavors are just kind of dull.
Yep.
Smirnoff tasted the most like nothing when we taste tested them.
Yeah. That makes sense. This would be a very hard one if I had to try to do it by myself too. I think this would be one of the harder ones that we've done just because of that peach schnapps can really take flavors.
Yes, especially with 99 peaches.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do now is, there was a lot in there, so I'm going to try each one of them back to back with each other. Searching for confirmation bias at the moment. I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in on...
Which one was your favorite? Like if you had to pick one.
The middle one.
The middle one?
Yeah.
I think so too. Do you think, if you are correct, do you think this is worth $4 more than the Smirnoff one?
No, I think vodka's a racket though, so.
Right.
But I do think that there is a decent price difference in this one.
Right. You got one right.
This one?
Yeah.
See? That's bad.
I kind of forgot after I did it, which one was which, and I thought that this was this one for sure, but then the outside two are the ones I was like.
It makes sense because this tasted most watery, most like nothing.
Right.
The Belvedere, the way it treats a Bloody Mary.
When you said that this is the more watery one, I'm like, why aren't you putting the Belvedere on that one?
Because I wanted the premium vodka to taste better. I did. Because it was purely on hope.
Throw out all the things you've learned in the past year and just go with your want.
Yes.
Okay.
It's more like...
I know what you're saying, yeah.
To be fair, this tasted most like nothing. So, it should have tasted most like nothing.
I think, definitely, this is definitely one of the drinks. It's been a while since a drink that we did where I think this would be absolutely a waste of money if you upgraded to an upgraded spirit.
And I mean, to be fair, we did use low-end modifiers. Well, I mean, we didn't. We
used a $23 bottle of Blue Curacao.
Yes, but we also used 99 peaches.
Peach schnapps is not much like.
That's true.
They're all really low end, so peach schnapps is peach schnapps, in my opinion, is what 80s drinks and 90s drinks thrived on. You know, I think this drink's okay. There's people out there that are gonna like it, and I get why people like it. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I think it would be if we threw in citrus flavored gin. I would appreciate it more.
I bet if we use a peach flavored vodka too, instead of using peach schnapps.
That might be too sweet.
So in this episode, more expensive is not better.
Correct.
And not even worth it.
Correct.
But
yeah, don't upgrade to Belvedere if you're drinking one of these.
Yeah.
Drink your Smirnoff, it'll be great.
Yep. Also, check out the video about Mr. Beast and Mark Rober about the oceans. Help raise awareness of pollution in the ocean, to help get rid of it, to share it with your friends and family, and check out our last video that we did, the jellyfish.
Yep.
It's a Sambuca cocktail.
Tink.
Your tummy?
Mm-mm.